Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. Now I know it's been a little while since I shared a recipe, but in today's video, I'm going to be sharing this soft and easy cassava roti recipe. Now this is a family favorite, something that we usually make with fish curry or squash. This is the way that my grandmother prepares it. If you guys make cassava roti in your household and you make it a different way, go ahead and comment down below and let me know how you make it. If not, and you want to see how to put this together, then please keep on watching. So the first thing that we're going to do is start off in a large bowl, and we're going to go in with some all-purpose flour. At this point, I'm going to be going in with a little bit of baking powder, and I'm also going to be going in with a little bit of salt just to add some flavor. And I'm also going to be going in with a little bit of melted butter. If you wanted to use ghee in place of the butter, you definitely can, and if you wanted to use some oil, you can do that as well. But the butter just gives it a nice richness and flakiness as well. I'm just going to mix everything up very well until the butter is well mixed in with the flour. And at this point, we're going to add in the star of the show. I'm going to be going in with my grated cassava. Now, if you want to buy the fresh cassava and peel it and wash it and then grate it on the finest side of your grater, you can do that, but I went ahead and purchased the pre-grated cassava or yucca that's in my local grocery stores. You can get them at most grocery stores. If you can't find it at a local grocery store, go ahead and go to like a Latin supermarket or a West Indian store and they'll definitely have it. Once you get the cassava in, you want to mix it up very well because the cassava does have a little bit of water. And then once you get it mixed up and you see you need a little touch of water, you're going to stream in a little bit of warm water at a time until you get a semi-soft dough. You do not want this too sticky because as it sits, the cassava releases more liquid and it makes the dough even more wet. So you want to mix this on the stiffer side. And you just want to keep working the flour in that's on the side of the bowl. And by the end of the process, your bowl should be nice and clean. And if you know that you mixed it well, it will not be sticking all over your hands and all over the bowl as well. If you do find that it's a little too sticky, you can sprinkle in some dry flour and just mix it in until it's not super sticky anymore. At this point, I'm going to go ahead and cover this with a damp paper towel, and I'm going to let it sit for about 30 minutes. You can let it sit for as long as you want, but make sure you let it sit for about 30 minutes at least, just so it can soften up a little bit. So my cassava roti dough has been sitting for about 30 minutes at this point, and now I'm going to go ahead and flour my surface and the dough, and I'm going to break it apart into equal sized balls. You can make these as big or as small as you want. We tend to make these more of a medium size in our family. Once you get all of the pieces of dough broken up, you're going to go ahead and round them off. So all you have to do is roll them in between your palms and you'll get a nice round product in the end. This way the cassava roti will end up round and uniform when you're rolling it out. This step actually matters here versus if you were making oil roti because we are not going to be oiling this and then going ahead and rolling it after. This is going to be cooked just as is, so you have to make sure you round it off from now to make the rolling process easier. So at this point, once you have all the pieces of dough rounded off, it's time to flour your surface again and start rolling out your roti. Now, like I mentioned to you, this is not like oil roti where we're going to oil the inside and fold it up and roll it out again. It's also not like sada roti because it's not going to puff up on the stove. I'm going to show you exactly how it looks. You're going to roll it out nice and thin or as thin as you want. I like to have these pretty thin because I don't like when it's super thick and cakey. So once you get your dough rolled out, it's time to put it on the tawa. Before you put the dough on your tawa, you have to go ahead and oil the tawa a little bit because if you don't, the cassava is going to make the roti stick on the tawa. So I'm going to leave it there and it's on a medium to medium high heat. I'm going to let it cook until I see the color start to change just slightly and until I see a couple of bubbles starting to form. So as you can see, the top of the cassava roti has started to bubble up slightly and it's gotten a little dark in color. At this point, you want to go ahead and flip it over and we're going to oil up the roti on this side with my brush. Once you oil that first side, you're going to go ahead and oil the second side very well. And then you're going to flip again and just let it cook for about 1 to 2 minutes on each side or until it starts to bubble up slightly. Now these rotis are not going to swell up like a sada roti would. That's just not what this roti is, and it doesn't have to swell up. And this right here is the finished product. As you can see, it's nice and golden brown. I'm going to take it off and I'm going to start the process with my next couple of rotis. So you all can see that this last one puffed up a little more than the rest of them, and that's amazing. But again, like I mentioned, they do not have to puff up at all. So I'm done cooking all of my roti, and as you all can see, this is the final product. The cassava gives it a nice flavor, and the texture of the roti is very much different than a normal roti because of the addition of the cassava in there. If you all enjoyed this video today, please go ahead and give it a nice big thumbs up. Make sure you're subscribing to my channel and interacting so you're always notified when I post my newest videos. And of course, drop those comments down below. Let me know if you tried this recipe. Let me know if you've never heard of cassava roti before. And also let me know if your family makes this as well, because this right here is pure deliciousness. I'll see you all again in my next video. Bye everyone.